Hey everyone, welcome to Adventure Collecting, where today we are going to have a collection adventure. Today I'm going to do a review of the Black Series Mandalorian Helmet. I'm super excited about this one. Just came in yesterday and I couldn't be more excited to open it up. This is the first Black Series helmet that I have. So I am super excited to open it up and see what it's like and give it a proper review. So join me on this collecting adventure and let's have some fun. Okay, so here's the box. I've already taken it out. I've already opened it up and everything because I had some lighting issues in the other room. So this is what the box looks like. I love it. I think it's pretty fantastic. It's got just all the right shapes and sizing. All the pictures look fantastic. I can't imagine that a lot of people would keep this inside the box, but maybe if you want to like set it on top and display it with the box as like a stand, that would work nicely. It just looks really good. Standard like Black Series picture that they have on a lot of their figures. It just looks really good. Whenever I opened it up and looked at it, I was like, this is a very nice box. But when you open it, this is a bit of a tease, but this is what it's going to look like initially. And you're going to slide this open. In one of these pockets, I think it's this one, is going to be your instructions and the light that attaches to the helmet. So there's nothing else in any of these guys. There's going to be some like paper on top of the helmet. Just go ahead and tear that off because it's really light and it's not very durable. You're not going to be able to pick the helmet up by it. So don't make that mistake and get it halfway up. The paper rips and then the helmet falls back in. So yeah, just rip the paper off, slide the helmet out, get the little instruction manual and the light out of there, and you're ready to roll. You can kick this guy to the curb or keep it, whichever you want to do. This is the light that is tucked in that little corner, and for whatever reason I thought that Mando's helmet had a targeting reticule, however you pronounce it, like Boba Fett does, where it like extends and then, you know, drops down. But I guess this one just has the light, so that's what it looks like, not attached. This is just a really fantastic piece. It's very stable. It's very solid. Whenever I picked it up, it's got some heft to it. Kind of sounds a little hollow just down here, but this top part is solid. I mean, it's built really well and really good detail. You can see like the little vertebrae marks back here. That's what I always call them. I don't know what they actually are. You can see my fingerprints on there, I'm sure. But it's got a really nice sheen to it, but it's not so shiny that it blinds you if you're, you know, in light. And then on the inside, just super detailed. I love that. And I have not worn it yet, but you've got a... So this is the head wrap, or whatever you want to call it. It's the thing that, you know, tightens around your head. You can loosen it if you've got a giant head like I'm sure I do. Got little snappies back here. And then the top of the skull holder there. I don't know what to call these things. With the head sizer taken out there, you can see it's got these little squishy padding in here. These padding blocks, and those are pretty squishy. They would be pretty comfortable. And it honestly, it looks like something from Star Wars too. It doesn't look out of the realm of possibility. This would actually be inside the helmet. Kind of reminds me of something in the Millennium Falcon, like cushioning or something that they would sit on. And then this, I believe, is a button for the lighting. And I think there's a light inside too, if you can see it right there. Focus. Yeah, there's a light inside as well. Okay, cool. So there it is off, and it literally just pops on, pops off. So I started from the bottom here. And just kind of wedged my finger in there and started popping it off, and then just kind of worked my way around. So it doesn't slide, it pries right off. And then there's just a little focus, little screw, little Phillips screw right there. And then just pop your battery in. And then we'll just put this guy back on. There we go. Tighten it there. Just tight enough to where it'll hold it. And then with the battery thing off, this guy just pops off as well. Doesn't slide, just pry it right off and it'll come off pretty easily. Okay, that took some work. So just finesse it as best as you can. But yeah, that took a bit of work getting that guy in there. So yeah, just work with it, just wiggle it on there and it'll go. Okay, and then just put the battery case cover back on there and just snap it in. That was much easier. Okay, so there is the finished product with the light. And I'm sure some people would prefer to have or not have the light. Honestly, I like the option, but I do wish they made it a little bit easier. Instead of maybe taking the whole cover off, maybe just having the little light slide in and out or something. That would have been good. But you know what? I like it. I dig it. Let's play with it. Alright, so as you can see already, that inside light is blinking. So that front button turns the light on. Very cool. And that would be, gosh, I don't even know if you can see. So this button turned the light on. Maybe this one did. Maybe I don't know how I turned it on. Maybe this doesn't matter. So there it is, on again. Off. On. Off. Okay. So it seems like whenever there's a gyro sensor or something in there. Whenever you flip it over, the lights turn on. And whenever you flip it back up, the lights turn off. That is super cool. So whenever you flip it over like you're going to put it on, the lights turn on so you can see what you're doing. And then whenever you have it on, they turn off. That is really cool. So there you go. I'm pretty happy with this. This is pretty cool. Honestly, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, my beard is sticking out, so I'm the bearded Mando, but, you know, I dig it. This is an excellent, you know, piece for cosplay. It's an excellent piece for display. You know, I have no regrets purchasing this. This is going to look great on a shelf. It's going to look great, you know, just messing around at home. It didn't break the bank, so I don't feel guilty wearing it or playing around with the kids with it. But it's also not cheap, so it doesn't look cheap. This isn't something you go to, you know, a Halloween store and pick up. So I'm happy with it. I think it's got some cool features. I love the light. I love the gyro where you take it off and, you know, the light's on. Put it on, it goes away. That's just a great little feature. So, yeah, ultimately, I love it. I can actually see pretty good in this. It fogs up. That's to be expected. But I can see the camera perfectly. I can see my surroundings really good. That's without glasses. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend putting it on with glasses. They won't fit under there. It's just too compact. Yeah, but ultimately, great purchase. I really like it. For my first Black Series helmet... great purchase. Head size comparison. So yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I'm probably going to be looking at getting some more Black Series helmets in the future. And let me tell you why. Okay, so this is from the you know, furthest reaches of history here. Whenever I was about 7 or 8 years old, went to Disney, and we went to MGM Studios, Disney's MGM Studios, and they had the whole Star Tours ride, and they had the little shop, the gift shop outside of the ride, and there was one thing that I could get. You know, my mom said, you know, you can get your one thing, your one big souvenir, and the one thing that stood out was this. This is a Don Post Darth Vader helmet. It's in such rough shape. I've had it forever. It's gone through like 12 moves. And it's dusty. It needs to be cleaned. But this was legit back in the day. It's held on by Velcro. It's a 2-piece, you know, so dual purpose, because I could pretend to be Dark Helmet, but I could also be Vader if I wanted to put it together. I can still wear it, still fits. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it functions correctly. But here's the thing is, I'm fairly certain this guy cost between $50 and $100, right? And that was back in the early 90s, right? The quality of this compared to that Black Series, to this, there's no comparison. For almost the same price, you know, from back in the day to now, no comparison whatsoever. This is, it's old, it's outdated. I still love it. I will have it forever. I will pass it on to my children, you know. But compared to the quality of this guy, there's no comparison. So that's why I have no regrets in purchasing this guy. But yeah, first Black Series helmet, and first ran out of storage there. First Black Series helmet review, first Black Series collection review. I'm hoping to do some more, so if you like it, let me know. If you didn't like it, let me know what I can change, or anything that you would like better. Or different. I don't know. This is the first time doing it. So I had fun. It was a blast doing it. I'm going to edit this, get it up so everyone can see it on YouTube. And I'll be doing some more later this week. Possibly even tomorrow. We'll see if time allows. But I do have quite a few that I want to get through. I got a hyper real Luke Skywalker that I picked up from GameStop when it was on crazy discount. I got some of the newer 50th anniversary figures that released from Lucasfilm, and I got the vintage style Black Series figures from Amazon, the Obi-Wan and the Jawa. So I'm hoping to get those up and running here soon. But if you like the video, like and subscribe, and we'll see what we can do. And hopefully you had fun. I had fun, and we'll see you next time on Adventure Collecting.